le King's London Hospital, en Angleterre. Kate et Ryan y accomplissent un stage en physique médicale ultrason. Après des études universitaires en ingénierie médicale et en biologie, elles ont voulu se spécialiser dans les applications de l'imagerie médicale. Christopher, lui, effectue ses stages dans l'unité psychiatrique. Physicien de formation, il se spécialise maintenant dans les scanners à résonance magnétique. Tous les jours, ces 3 élèves se retrouvent au centre de formation aux technologies d'imagerie médicale du King's College London. Le centre coordonne depuis 7 ans un projet de formation pour une profession souvent mal connue dans le monde hospitalier.
Medical physics and medical engineering are a very important part of contemporary healthcare. There is a huge need of training in this field, and actually very few countries have training schemes in the field of medical imaging and medical technology. So our project, the previous project Emerald and now the project EMIT, concentrated on issues related to teaching people how to use safely and effectively this extremely complex new technology.
Soutenus par l'Union européenne, les projets Emerald et EMIT mettent à disposition des étudiants ou des professionnels de la santé la banque la plus complète de données européennes sur ces technologies d'imagerie médicale. Des CD-ROM et un site web donnent accès aux cours rédigés en français et en anglais. Les étudiants peuvent désormais se former dans une période très courte, 4 mois environ, à un niveau suffisant pour devenir compétents dans une pratique avec des patients.
I think it's very useful to use because obviously you've got all the images there, so you can compare what you're doing to what the images should be like, and it's got all the theory, and through the tasks it's quite a good way of learning because you're doing things practically rather than just, say, reading or learning theory.
The materials we have prepared are unique. These are the first such materials in the world at the moment. But at the same time, being original, we have tried to make these materials not complex and easy to use. So one of the strengths of these materials is that according to our users and students, there is almost no learning curve and everyone can start using them immediately.
Yeah, it's very straightforward because everything's set out and linked, so you can move around it quite easily.
Well, it's the outcome of it, being able to help people who've possibly got disease, see the differences in blood flow in the vessels, and to learn about how all the imaging works without actually being invasive.
Les 6000 images disponibles permettent aux étudiants de se préparer à interpréter sans erreur des données et des cas qu'ils pourront rencontrer lors de leur pratique professionnelle.
Oh, it provides a very useful structure. And also things like I was talking about the case-based tool, things like image artifacts, unless you have 24-hour-a-day access to an MRI scanner, if you don't understand how an artifact, for example, will work in practice, it's very useful to have a database. So I don't understand why this happens. Oh, that's why it happens. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's very useful to have that database in the background.
Les étudiants ont aussi accès à un dictionnaire électronique de plus de 25 000 termes physiques médicaux, accessible en 7 langues et bientôt en thaï, polonais et russe. Son usage est maintenant étendu à tous les techniciens médicaux.
And now the materials produced by Emerald and by the EMIT project made a real boost of the medical physics and engineering profession, not only in Europe but in the world as well. So in many places, EMIT is the only training material available to young medical physicists.
Outre le Royaume-Uni, la France, l'Italie et la Suède ont réalisé ce projet en collaboration avec des organisations professionnelles de 26 pays. Le programme de formation est désormais utilisé par plus de 65 pays dans le monde, que ce soit des hôpitaux, des écoles ou des universités.
We have very few clinical scientists, particularly in parts of Europe. There are very few indeed. In the UK, it's actually very. We have larger numbers, but we are under pressure to deliver a service to patients. Of course, that's our raison d'être. This is about improving the quality of the training experience, and at the end of the day, delivering a better trained clinical scientist, either in this country or elsewhere in Europe.
Ce projet a été soutenu par la Commission européenne. Il témoigne de façon exemplaire des qualités du programme Leonardo da Vinci, dans les domaines des technologies de l'information, de la communication et du e-learning.